Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to 0 Point Awakening. Today we're going to talk about something that everyone experiences, but few people understand how to handle well: anger. But don't worry, we're going to explore this topic with gentleness and wisdom. You know that moment when anger suddenly rises within you? Maybe someone cuts you off in traffic, or perhaps a loved one says something that touches a sensitive spot. In those moments, it can feel like a fire igniting inside. But what if I told you that this fire, when understood properly, could actually be a powerful teacher? Let's start with something really important. Feeling angry doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you're not spiritual enough or that you're doing something wrong. Anger is simply one of the colors in our emotional rainbow, and like all colors, it has its own beauty and purpose. Think of anger like a smoke alarm. When a smoke alarm goes off, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, alerting us that something needs our attention. Our anger works the same way. It's not the enemy. It's a messenger. If you're finding value in this perspective, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, we're creating a space for real, honest conversations about our emotional journey. Now here's where awareness comes in. And this is absolutely fascinating. When you become aware that you're angry, something magical happens. It's like you've suddenly created a small gap between yourself and the emotion. You're no longer just angry. You're aware that you're angry. This tiny shift changes everything. Let me share a practical example. Imagine you're sitting in a meeting, and someone takes credit for your work. You feel that familiar heat rising. That's anger showing up. Most people would either immediately react or try to suppress the feeling. But there's a third option: becoming the observer of your anger. It might sound something like this in your mind. Interesting. I'm noticing anger arising right now. I can feel it in my chest, in my quickened breath. I'm aware of thoughts wanting to defend myself. Just this simple act of observation creates space around the emotion. This space is like a buffer zone between the trigger and your response. It's in this space that wisdom can enter. It's where you can choose your response rather than being controlled by your reaction. Here's a powerful practice you can try next time anger visits. First, acknowledge its presence. Just like you'd acknowledge a guest at your door, say hello to your anger. Ah, there you are, anger. Next, locate it in your body. Where do you feel it? Is it in your chest, your throat, your hands? This physical awareness helps prevent the emotion from hijacking your mind. Then, breathe into that space. Not to make the anger go away, but to create more room around it. It's like turning a cramped room into a spacious hall. You see, most people think the goal is to get rid of anger, but that's like trying to get rid of one of your hands. It's a natural part of you. The real goal is to develop a new relationship with anger, one based on understanding rather than fear or resistance. This reminds me of a beautiful metaphor. Think of your awareness as the sky and your emotions, including anger, as the weather. The sky doesn't fight against the storms that pass through it. It doesn't try to push away the thunder or lightning. It simply holds space for whatever weather appears. You are like that sky. Vast, open, and capable of holding any emotional weather that passes through you. Your awareness is always bigger than any emotion you experience. Another powerful aspect of working with anger through awareness is that it helps us uncover deeper truths about ourselves. Often, anger is like the tip of an iceberg, what we see on the surface. But beneath it might be hurt, fear, or unmet needs waiting to be acknowledged. When we create space around our anger through awareness, we can begin to see these deeper layers. Maybe what looks like anger at a friend for being late is actually fear of not being valued. Maybe anger at a spouse's habits is really about feeling unheard. As we wrap up, I want to share one final thought. Working with anger through awareness isn't just about personal peace. It's about transforming our relationships and our world. When we learn to hold space for our own anger with awareness and compassion, we naturally develop the capacity to hold space for others' emotions too. Thank you for exploring this powerful topic with me today. If you'd like to learn more about emotional awareness and conscious living, make sure to subscribe to 0 Point Awakening. Together, we're learning to embrace all parts of our human experience with wisdom and love. Until next time, remember, your awareness is like the vast sky, always peaceful, always present, capable of holding all weather. Peace, love, and conscious awareness to you all.